Hello and welcome you all. So, as your GATE exam is only 5 to 6 months away, so therefore I am thinking to guide you or to share you some of my experience that should work for all of you in these last months to boost your scores. Okay. So one very common thing is that we attempt the test series. So at first, if the guy is not very experienced in solving the gate related problems, then all of us can see some drops in score. Like if you are attempting a subject test or a mixed subject test, like the mixed like thermo fluids and heat transfer. Okay, so these types of tests, maybe you are getting out of 25, you are getting 10, 12, 15. Okay, so obviously these things will be demotivating, but what to do to see actual increase in the score? Okay, so that I will share, and I will share along with the proper reason that why this should work actually. So first of all, uh, let us say that a student A, okay, a student A, and there is a student B. Okay, so student A has good concept, okay, and student B does not have good concept, right? So now obviously we can say that student B will not good score good marks. But after, although A is having a very good concept or a very good command in the subject, like he knows that he knows every basic of thermo, every basic of fluid, every basic of let us say mechanics. Okay, but then also he may say that out of 25 he is getting maybe 12. So, and that may be equivalent to out of 13 questions, he is making correct attempt for 8 questions. Okay. So now during his analysis, he may say that out of those 5 incorrect questions, 4 are silly mistakes. Okay, and that one is because of not remembering the formula. Remembering the formula. So now these are the only two probable reasons. So to is nowadays actually what is the actual I mean what was the actual scenario some years before the gate was subjective. Okay, so and then if you have a good concept, then you can write a good logic behind your answers. Okay, then having the good concept was having a greater weightage in your gate examination. But nowadays, as gate has the multiple choice question, then the numerical answer type question, those are the most dangerous ones, because you know all the concepts, but you do 4 into 2 equal to 6 by just by silly mistake. So then you will get that whole answer wrong. So so when you have completed all the subjects, still you will see that out of 100 you are maybe getting 50 or 40 or 60. Then why not 80? The reason is, although you have all the concepts, still there are various aspects of cracking the gate examination. So what are those? So first is concept, having the greatest weightage. Second, Second, I would say accuracy. Okay, and that comes from not doing these kinds of silly mistakes. Third is time management. Okay, right. Third is time management, and the actually these three are the three pillars of gate. Okay, gate examination, and from these three there can be sub branches, like for time management you have to uh, select good questions that maybe you are not able to solve the all the 65 questions, so then you have to select uh, judiciously to save your time and marks. Okay, so selection of questions, and so under this time management this comes um, using calculator properly. Okay, calculator properly. Okay, so these are the factors other than the concept that you have to take in your mind. Now, what should you do in the test series to actually see your marks increasing? And before that, let me clear you, we should not actually, ideally, we should use the test series to judge our preparation level, not by seeing the marks, by seeing that are we improving. That is, I have told this before, that if I am getting 30 and now after two tests if I am getting 35, that means I have improved. After that, if I am getting 40, that means I have improved and I am in the right track of my preparation, right? So what you should do actually, so pick up any good test series, right? Pick up any good test series. So I have practiced for Exergic, okay, Made Easy, and Getwala. So out of these three, I always recommend Exergic. So this is the best. These are also good. Okay, so this video is not promoted as I am not that much famous YouTuber. So, and also I don't promote anyone uh, if I have not if I have not experienced their service. Okay, so Exergic is best, and other than these three also, if you know that a test series is good, then you should go for that. Okay, so pick up any good test series, and this I have mentioned, but now I am mentioning or emphasizing it more because you have just 6 months, and now you should start attempting the at least the short subject tests. Okay, so pick up the test series, and the next point is that uh, please I am just emphasizing this point again and again. I could not tell it more. Okay, so this thing is that even after, or I should write that whatever maybe the score, maybe the score, analyze each question, each question. Okay, and okay, analyze each question. So write the concept or the fact maybe, or the approach maybe, or anything else. Okay, on the on a not on the on a particular notebook, particular notebook. Okay, so maybe you have forgotten one concept, or or you didn't know one fact, or maybe you have found uh, an unique approach. Okay, so in that case you should copy that in a particular notebook and revise this before going to bed or after waking up, and obviously and any other time, any other time if you want, if you want, right? So this thing is very important. And why this is so? So let us say that we have picked up exergic. Okay, so exergic is a test series, that is, if they have, so they have maybe 25 full length test, or I don't remember, 25 or 15, and above 50 or above 40 other tests like short subject wise test. Okay, so these things, and plus their own question bank having a level greater than the gate level. Okay, so all these things, okay, will cover all the necessary concepts that are required for gate 98%. Okay, I am not saying 99%, just out of uh, just out of nothing I have said that it's all about 95 to 100%. They will cover all the important concept. So in gate 2023, this was the year when the manufacturing questions were a little bit trickier and the conventional question did not come. Also in the fluid mechanics, the Navier-Stokes equation part were emphasized more. Okay, so but those things will be reflected or will be updated in the exergic test series also. Okay, so you can trust that if I I have to rectify all those mistakes, or I will not repeat that mistake that I have made today in my exam, in my test series. This should be your end goal, okay, of all these things. So what is the goal? That I will not repeat the same mistake that I have committed today, right? And for this I am saying to, sorry, to do this, revise. So then in your subconscious mind, those formula, okay, those formula or those concepts will be embedded, and those things we will not forget. Okay, so I also had this kind of a copy, and I have talked about this in my earlier videos, and I used to revise, just see through all the pages that okay, I have made this mistake, or this was the formula which I used to forget. And just believe me that uh, about 3 to 4 months have passed after I have appeared for gate. Okay, so still I haven't forgotten many formulas, which I tend to always forget due to during my test series attempts. Okay, so For example, I was this center of pressure formula. Okay, this HCP. So this is I x bar sine square alpha by A h bar plus h bar, right? So if I am not wrong, so this formula, obviously this can be derived easily, and I have also derived in my fluid mechanics discussion course. Okay, but in the examination you don't have the time. So, and that is why I have told that even if a guy is having very good concept, then also it is not ensured that he or she will crack gate just because of these small points. Okay, so uh, you have to revise this formula, just like I found that um, the so this type of questions where this is the water surface and here is the gate, and I have to find this HCP. So what I used to do initially is I try to I tried to derive this whole formula, and it actually takes some, if you are deriving it from the first principle itself, then it takes at least 1 to 2 minutes, or 1 to 1.5 minutes. Okay, so and that is taking my extra time. So from that day, I understood that yes, I have to memorize this, and I am not good at memorizing things. So that is why I went for this idea, this method, that copy it in a notebook and revise it every day. Just see through it. So just follow these steps, and I think your marks in the test series should go high. But again, I am telling that that is not the main objective to score higher marks in the test series, because even if you are getting the lower marks, that will not be the reflection of your actual gate score. Because believe me, that whenever I was attempting my own gate, so in exergic text series, so they give some ranks. So very few times I ranked below 30 in exergic. Okay, so maybe out of 25 full length tests, so I ranked below 30 for maybe 5 to 8 times. Okay, and I have ranked above 1000 also. Okay, so and that is why, and my actual gate rank is 31. So that is why I am saying that the marks in test series will not reflect in your actual gate score. Okay, so that will be totally different. But follow this, because exergic, the good test series like this, they will have the concepts which are actually important for the gate. So if you do these things, the concepts and the formulae which are important, those will be automatically embedded in your brain. Okay, so I hope this will help you, and obviously let me know if you want me to make video on any other topic. Obviously I have my own plans for you guys, and until that, uh, bye bye and take care. And also if you have any suggestion on my fluid mechanics discussion, so then also you can put in the comments. Take care.